Listen up. Here's the deal.
Okay, welcome to game 3 of the series. This is the ace game. VP counts will not matter any further. Cruzy had faction selection and chose Over Commando West, the faction with which he won against Price's Soviets, but Price is going to switch things up, trying to adapt by switching to U.S. forces. So,
Rifle squad ready for action.
let's see if he can put on the early pressure with USF and shut Cruz down, or if he's just going to blow his own army up with RNG bombs. We'll see what happens. He's got Rifle Company, Airborne, and Armor against Cruzy's Luftwaffe, Breakthrough, and Scavenge. 2 Volksgrenadier opening to 2 Rifle opening, both just getting infantry squads, totally standard. No Kugelwagen or anything from Cruz either.
Traps complete. Okay, guys. Be on the lookout for armor. Ground's ours.
Area secure.
Moving south,
That was too easy.
sending them alone. It's a bit of a gamble, but there's a lot of short-range engagement opportunities
Rear
right
echelon
here.
Squad ready for action.
Might run straight into these rear echelon troops, depending on how the timing works out. Might be hoping that riflemen will all be heading north and the rear echelons will be alone, so we'll win a 1v1 against them. Volksgrenadiers in the north taking the munitions, and Sternpiles will spot the rear echelon troops building. But he sees that they've built a green cover position, so he disengages and gonna hide right here. Now that Price knows where the Sternpiles are, there's not much chance of them winning this. They spot the riflemen and retreat immediately. So pretty bad opening for Cruzy. Sternpiles gambled on getting a 1v1 in the south.
Rear echelon troops on the front line.
That was not the case. Riflemen going in on Volksgrenadiers in the north are going to get 2v1.
Send your orders.
So he enforces that retreat early on. And Price is going very hard into rear echelon troops instead of riflemen, which he tends to do. He's going to be probably equipping them with BARs later in the game.
Men are focused on friendly. Let's go.
Price building green cover position in the center VP. Rear echelon troops will get that captured. Riflemen take the building. Sternpiles had to retreat again. Cruz with his 4 Volksgrenadier opening is struggling to hold territory, and if he loses this area and then his cutoff will be in a lot of trouble. So far he holds the church though, so he might be okay for now. The rifleman having taken this building is a problem to which he has no solution though. Battle group in production, I guess he's going to try and go ISG. It's going to be a while before that arrives.
Maneuver and fire. Maneuver and fire.
Maybe he's going to go for an incendiary grenade. Using these 2 rifle squads as frontline units and then rear echelon troops in the back to cap and soaking up a little bit of damage, doing minor damage of their own. So far seems to be working quite well.
Total command has been set.
If he does throw an incendiary grenade here, it won't really do that much. It will deny this building to himself and his opponent. So that means these Volksgrenadiers can probably win their engagement against those rear echelons. Sternpiles
Eyes up.
drop a model against rear echelon troops themselves, I think. Ambulance out for Price, so he's not going to rush a light vehicle. Doesn't even have an officer out yet. In fact, he has not even queued an officer up because he's just going to be going BARs on his rear echelon troops. So 4 rear echelons, 2 riflemen into an ambulance, into weapon rack upgrades. is definitely his own take on U.S. forces, not at all something you see very frequently. And it was working for a little while. He started falling off because rear echelon troops just can't engage against anything. Why he got pushed back. Now he's upgrading them all with BARs to make them viable in combat again, as he gets ready for his next push. And Cruzy will prepare for that push by getting himself ISG, as predicted. That will help him deny buildings to Price, and if he gets a lucky shot on a clump, could help him take an engagement, force retreats.
A capture point is under attack.
God damn it! Someone get us out of here! Keep the pressure up!
We're all done over here.
All right, here's the thing.
Has to deny that green cover to those riflemen with the incendiary grenade, forces that retreat. ISG shots are going to start coming into this engagement as well. Folks Grenadiers falling dangerously low will have to retreat soon. Another grenade into the church. Wow, that was a huge hit. Insta-pins that squad, even though they're in green cover. They might not even make it home. Looks like they'll be fine thanks to the church blocking shots. Stern Pios almost get caught by BAR. Rear echelon troops on the retreat. The BAR could take them out. Nope. Around the corner just barely in time. Folks Grenadiers will win this engagement, and Price's cutoff could be compromised, and rear echelon troops will not be able to hold the line against Folks Grenadiers in the north because they don't have any weapon upgrades. Price didn't have that much munitions for his next push, and all of his BARs went towards an engagement in the south, which would have paid off more if he had picked up this wipe. Since there wasn't really anything down here, it wasn't that much for him to kill, but he got some territory that won't matter once he loses this cutoff. So the BARs are making their way back towards the cutoff point.
Assemble to its red. Damn it! Hitting the gun. Run it down! Under attack!
All Price's main force comes back out of the base. He's gone Captain tier, and we might see him go pack howitzer. They'll both have some form of artillery.
Promotion team! We are promotion! Someone get us out of here! Listen up!
We're losing a capture point.
Squad, get ready! Orders!
A supply line just got cut off.
Here! Ground infantry!
Overt tactics now available.
Stern Pios bite off a little more than they can chew right here. Who's causing Jaeger Light Infantry to deny the church to his opponent and to do minor damage out of the one north-facing window, while Folks Grenadiers move up to support. The snipe right there just wiped the BAR equipped rear echelon squad. He got a lucky crit. That unit didn't even look like he had that little health. So Price loses one of his more expensive munitions-wise rear echelon squads. Jaeger Light Infantry continue to hold the line, start working on these riflemen with ISG fire coming in. Cruzy is doing huge damage to Price's forces, forcing retreats and holding on to territory. He is going to go tier 4 again, using the same general strategy he used in game 1, although he's up against a totally different beast.
Octo! Ready weapons! Complete! Return fire! Don't let up! Give him hell!
Wow, okay. Jaeger Light Infantry made no reaction to that captain at all and get wiped. But he will not be able to harass the cutoff and may get wiped in exchange. Not quite. Very narrow escape, though. ISG's got 5 kills, so it hasn't done anything amazing. I don't think it's contributed to any major wipes or engagement wins either. It's just kind of dealing minor damage. Fresh Jaegers deployed out of this house. Make sure Price doesn't get it. Cruz hasn't fielded any tier 4 units. I think a Lux would probably be pretty good against rear echelon spam, since they don't have AT grenades. But there is a captain out. Price could just get an AT gun. He might want something a little more chunky like a Panzer IV. Squad's got to retreat, and the center VP remains in no man's land.
A capture point is being overrun. A capture point is under attack.
Shoot up here!
A capture point is being overrun.
Some mines going down there in the south from Cruz. Try and bleed some of these infantry a little bit as they move to retake this munitions. Volks Grenadiers also harassing in the south. The ISG does sufficient damage to keep Price at bay. That was really only a very light push towards the center. He's going to send 3 heavily armed squads towards the south. He's got 2 squads taking control in the north. Cruz clearly having trouble keeping up.
Crowd's giving us some trouble here! God damn it! Someone get us out of here! Stay low!
Yeah, I don't know if this will be the last game of the day to Cinia. If I can do the entire series of Momo versus his
Stand
I
by
don't remember who it
orders!
was, but whatever that round 3 series is, I probably won't be able to though. This game looks like it's going to take a while. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'd like to keep going.
Shake it out. Lousy patch it.
Korean Army, obviously. Such an airhead.
Krauts are sniffing around our asses. Tactical point being captured. The supply line just got cut off.
Contact! All right, you dopes, listen up. Superiority! Pour it on! We're getting plastered over here! We're taking fire!
The enemy is overrunning one of our capture points. Assault engineers are on the lines and deployable. Advanced vehicle crew training now
Rear echelon
implemented.
troops just
All
crawling
units to
all over the
adjust.
map. It seems like at any given moment Price has 4 squads retreating, and yet his map control grows. Cruzy is trading up, right? Yeah, immensely so. He has almost double his opponent's kills.
The enemy
The
is
rear echelon
overrunning
troops
one
are
of our
just like
capture points.
cockroaches. Just can't get rid of them.
We're losing a capture point.
Why won't he call in his Ostwind? He's probably waiting for Panzer IV, which is 135 fuel. He just collected the amount he needs. Be kind of a shame to go tier 4 and then Ostwind. Panzer IV would be a little bit better.
Grenadiers ready.
Or maybe he's going straight for Panther. No, Panzer IV. Panzer IV locked in.
Flanking attack!
Or queued up. I don't know why I said locked in.
105mm artillery barrages are available.
And that should
at
be
your
good.
convenience.
Price has just queued up a pack howitzer rather than an AT gun, so Panzer IV has a good chance of inflicting serious harm on this almost entirely rear echelon troop opposition. Two squads south, chase away those Jaegers. Stern piles are going to have to get out of here soon, too.
ready.
Armor company chosen. I think Price will be much more careful how he uses the 240mm howitzer barrage this game, if he uses it at all. But the M10 will of course give him an option against the Panzer IV.
Lock her down.
It's on its way to try and protect. I'm pretty sure the Panzer IV wins 1 versus 1 versus the M10 though. Oh, unless that happens. M10 gets a great opening shot. Cruz is just going to pull back for repairs, try and play it safe. Kenworth are also in the general vicinity to protect.
The enemy is overrunning one of our cap.
So, what's happening?
Crew ready.
M10's on the field, Panzer IV is on the field.
What are your orders?
Panzer IV is back for repairs, and Price continues to push, take map control. And he's got pack howitzers, so I think he should be a little vulnerable to that Panzer IV, but the M10's going to do a good job.
Neutralize infantry!
Protecting him. And pack howitzer versus ISG wars are always super fun. Stern Pioneers on their way to repair. That should be fine. Cruzy is sending a lot of forces south to try and get that. Sending a couple squads north, maybe try and slow down the victory point drain. He's about to be triple capped. He needs to try and figure something out.
Work completed. Grid point 7786. Please take. Enemy movement! On the flank!
We now stand at 300 points.
Suppressive fire! Suppressive
Captain chased away with barely any health remaining right there, and sending a grenade into the house almost killed him. Rear echelon troops are holding the line behind their little tank trap, but I'm pretty sure these Volksgrenadiers are going to win their engagement against them. They've only got one BAR, so I don't know. Not sure how that engagement's going to go. Panzer IV is on its way to try and help out. Cruz has destroyed the tank trap in the middle so that capture of that sector isn't nearly as safe. Still have yellow cover from all the craters. M10 is just hovering in the south. Second M10 hovering mid. There has been a surprise so far, GN. Redbeard beat OMG Pop in round 3. OMG Pop, number 2 seed, already knocked out. Other than that, not yet, I don't think. That's a pretty big one. I want to see that game too. I hope that one receives some coverage, and I hope it's like a decent length. Which it may not be, but I hope it is.
Standing by.
Panzer IV is going to chase this off in the north. Here in the middle, ISG capping the point apparently. Some mines going down too. Good idea against M10 spam. You definitely want mines everywhere so they don't just YOLO into you and crush all your infantry. Swarm your tanks. What is that, 3 M10s? Just 2 still? 2 M10s out? and a lot of fuel banks. He's had really good map control. He could go Dozer, keep making M10s, and his infantry corps is very inexpensive to maintain because it's comprised of rear echelon troops entirely. Almost entirely. Oh, hey, ran over me. Thanks for the $2. I hope you're good too. Oh, hey, Romeo. I will have a good day.
Protect the blade! Enemy attacking!
Combat unit ready.
Ah, jeez.
Incoming! Raketen!
Nobody saw that. Nobody saw that.
Infantry attacking in front! Ready to deploy! Keep it up! Don't give up!
M10 takes a long shot at the P4. Rear echelon troops take the center VP again. Cruz is struggling to take map control.
Battle promotion!
These rear echelon troops.
I'm bleeding!
Chase away Jaegers in the south. So all of Cruz's harassment attempts are failing. And Price is going to set up a triple cap against him again.
Our resource sector has been cut off from our supply chain. We are at 200 points.
Grenadiers! Jäger, listen up!
Squad, heads down!
Keep your heads down and be ready to move! Watch your distance! Shift your fire!
Bulldozer out. Moving to counter this harassment attempt south. Panzer IV is on its way to counter. As far as Cruz's next fuel purchase is up to 130 fuel, so he's probably going to go with another Panzer IV to try and deal with his opponent's swarm of tanks rather than transitioning up to anything bigger. $2 for the Vico vets. Yeah. I'm sure donating to my stream is going to make Aimstrong sign up for my... I wish Aimstrong had. I mean, Devon did, though, so, I mean... That's fun. Could have been cool if Aimstrong did too, but oh well.
Infantry! Cut them down! Stay order!
Cruzy just can't stop this triple cap, and he can't stop the endless waves of Vet 3 rear echelon troops either. Look at that veterancy on these squads. Has Price lost anything? Cruzy lost some Jaegers and some Volksgrenadiers. One squad of rear echelon troops wiped. You guys remember how insanely lethal Game 1 was? Or Game 2, I'm sorry, not Game 1. Game 2, 10 Grens or 12 Grens wiped, something like that. 10 Grens in 30 minutes. So, unit preservation, totally different situation in this game. There's the second P4. 2 P4s, he has better wipe potential. Might get both of these squads in him. Get out of here. Maybe Price wants Panzer IVs to stick around while his M10s move up to fight. That squad gets away. That squad looks like it'll also get away. Panzer IVs are taking minor damage. They're going to pull back. Does not want to commit to a bad engagement. He has to commit to an engagement at some point. He's going to run out of time.
organize the assault.
Enemy flanking us! Target captured. No enemy contact. Unit, ready! Orders complete.
Some big hits from the ISG
75 points.
might buy Cruzy a little bit of time. Ooh, that hit from the pack howitzer was even worse though. Just wiped that Rakettenwerfer. There goes the church.
Grenadiers ready!
And Cruzy will stop the clock with his Volksgrenadiers in the north. Sternpile's mid. Taking big hits from that pack howitzer though. Here comes the counterattack from Price's infantry and a huge force of tanks. Only 50 points left. He has not captured the sector.
Prepare yourself.
Oh, he needs to do something. He just doesn't feel like he can get aggressive with 2 M10s right here. He's in a lose-lose situation where if he doesn't get aggressive, he'll run out of time, and if he does get aggressive, he'll just lose his tanks. There's 3 M10s now. He would need his Rakettenwerfers to be perfectly placed. Oh no, now he just pivoted. I think that this could be GG. Panzer IV goes down. No M10s destroyed yet. Rakettenwerfers don't have very good lines. There goes that M10. That's a perfectly good trade for Price. Both Panzer IVs are destroyed and the M10s have barely taken a scratch. Cruzy is still triple capped, and I think that's going to be the game.
Enemy armor! Adjust fire!
We are now down to 25 points.
Flanking attack! Request support!
We've lost a squad of infantry.
Cruzy's out of time. There's nothing you can do, and Price will take it, even though Cruz had faction selection for the ace game. Price wins with his rear echelon spam. BAR is on rear echelons into Armor Company M10 spam, so pulled that off quite well. Pack howitzer also was a good supplement to his core. 11 kills on that, 14 on the ISG. M10s just in numbers won out over Panzer IVs. And rear echelon troops won out over Jaeger Light Infantry. GG. Cruz has been knocked out, and Price will advance. Allies win.